If you're just joining us, 10, 25, and 1. They were just 5 and 12 at home. 8 of their next 10 are at home to begin this season. I want to flip that script here in 25-26. Need to be better at their home rink to have a chance in a very good Big Ten this year.
Well, it's such a huge advantage here at the Compton Family Ice Arena. You get the student section, you get the band. That's normally good for a goal a game.
Here comes Philip Jurasek on a breakaway, and he strikes! Less than 2 minutes into the game. The Saints have the opening tally. It's Philip Jurasek who lights the lamp.
Well, Jurasek somehow got in behind both Jimmy Jurasev, defenseman of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and Jaden Kerr. And he was off to the races. That's a great pass up the ice. Almost about a 75-foot pass. He picks it up between the legs after he deflected it, and then went 5-hole on Nick Kemp. First shot of the game is a goal for St. Lawrence, right through the legs.
Native sends it into the Irish zone. Here's Henry Nelson. He and his brother Danny in their 3rd season with Notre Dame. Cole Brown, the freshman, now brings it into the offensive zone. His shot goes wide as Kumlin comes down to hold it in. And the puck taken away from him, and now the Saints are on the move once more. Just 3 minutes gone by, and Philip Jurasek has the opening goal for St. Lawrence. Henry Nelson drives it in. Puck's quickly back out the other way. Now it's Sam LeDrew, his turn, and he does it! What a start for the Saints! 2 freshmen, 2 goals, less than 4 minutes into the contest, and it's a 2-0 lead.
Well, LeDrew out of Stillwater, Nova Scotia, again gets in behind the defense. And, you know, we talked about the different mindset Notre Dame has about being aggressive, and sometimes when you're too aggressive, you get people in behind.
They've not been above 500 since 2017. Trying to right that trend here in 2025-26.
You know what I think is going to help them, Tony, and you talked about it briefly early in this telecast, was the new rule concerning the OHL. And, you know, Canton, New York is pretty close to Ontario. It's in upstate New York. It's not very far from the province of Ontario. Get a lot of those OHL players who maybe age out, want to play college hockey. St. Lawrence is a natural fit.
Cole Knuble dangles his way in, and he scores! What a finish by Cole Knuble! And he cuts the deficit in half.
Well, we saw that a lot from Cole Knuble last year, and we're seeing it here tonight. Saw Rush earlier up ice where I think he was trying to spot Brendan Ali. This time he takes it to the hoop himself. Watch the patience. Takes it to the middle, increases his shooting angle right in front of the net. The toe drag, the shot, and yeah, there's 3 bodies in front of Skuzinski. I don't think he saw it.
Fisher, really good defensive pairing. Nelson's got it, backhand goes wide. As the top line's out for another shift for Notre Dame. Kumlin will carry it down low. Sweeps one that goes all the way through, around and out. Right back into the offensive end. Nelson takes a hit. Kumlin sends it across, and the game is tied. Evan Werner cashes in and has his first goal with Notre Dame.
Well, great job by Axel Kumlin to get this puck to Werner. Now watch, Axel had been up on the play. He gets the puck. And then right there, he's just aware. Danny Nelson gave it to Kumlin. Kumlin was aware of where Werner was. He puts it on a plate for him. Wide open look.
Jurasek navigates around Slager. Here he comes with speed. Jurasek jams on the brakes and now tries to get things set. Brown shoots from distance. Kempf able to see it. Jurasek's rebound hits the outside of the post. 5 seconds left. Jurasek's got it again, trying to slide it all the way through. Deflects up high. Carlisle's out of the box, and he has the puck. Fresh tank of gas. Sends it down for Nelson, and he scores! Notre Dame takes the lead!
Well, Caden Carlisle, fresh out of the box, makes a really good move for a defenseman. He gets their defenseman to lay down. He hangs on to the puck. Watch Karlev just out of the box. Realizes it's a 2-on-1, but watch the patience. Doesn't force the pass, waits, and then puts it right into the wheelhouse of Danny Nelson. He's got a wide open cage. That's a sliding Andrew Brown. He's a pretty good defender.
Notre Dame's looked really comfortable 4-on-5. Let's see how they look 4-on-4. The face-off. They go to work. There's Werner, just tied the game, looking for more. Kusenski's able to kick it out. Kumlin whiffed on that pass. Puck didn't get out though. Kumlin's got it again into a dangerous area. This puck wasn't cleared by Olenjinski. Kumlin has a chance, hits the bar, and scores! It's the 4th goal of the night, and it comes from Axel Kumlin.
Really nice pass from his defense partner, Henry Nelson, who spotted big number 5 wide open on the right side. And we know Kumlin's got a great slap shot. That's a pretty heavy snapshot. There's a fake shot by Nelson, basically right on the face-off dot. So from about 30 feet out, watch the torque on the stick. Boy, that left his stick in a hurry.
Of less than 4 minutes that have really flipped this game on its head. It was St. Lawrence kind of clinging to that 2-1 lead. It's 4 unanswered as well.
Yeah.
And now the question for the Saints is, how can they get back in this game with less than a minute to go in the second?
It's almost the attitude on the bench, even when they were down 2-1. You know, Brock Sheehan. Oh, no.
Oh, there's a 5th unanswered goal. Mazzotti lights the lamp, and the floodgates have opened in the second.
Well, Johnny's make that Sutter Mazzotti showing us why his head coach likes him so much. The big body, the great skating, but more importantly, the accurate heavy shot, and that's exactly what he shows on this last rush up the ice. Watch big number 28 take care of business on the boards. Uses the defenseman as a bit of a screen, and then just between the legs of the defender and right off the post. Nothing Kusenski could do on that at all.
Walks in, shot doesn't get through, blocked once more. Irish have it again. They've had the puck in the offensive zone for more than a minute on this power play. There's a one-timer for Werner. Kusenski slides over.
The thing is, Tony, they're getting shots, but they're getting pucks back. You know, they're not giving up possession. Yeah, they're attempting goals. They're getting stopped or blocked, but they're getting the puck back.
Knuble again, and this time he scores! Second goal of the night for Cole Knuble, and it's 6 unanswered for the Irish.
Well, that was really a clinic on the power play, whether it was the passing, whether it was the puck retrieval. But Notre Dame really did it all with that man advantage. Watch the shot, though, from Cole Knuble. You know, and by this point, those penalty killers are dead tired. Not a lot of movement. Cole Knuble uses the forward as a screen. I believe that puck just went in off the left post as we look at it. Oh, he's around him. So, yeah, you want guys like that on the ice.
7th round pick of the Red Wings back in 2022. As Henry Nelson has it. Shot didn't get through. His brother Danny picks it up, shoots a puck that deflects towards net, and now Kumlin comes down to gather it. Werner, what a feed in front. Oh, what a stop. Kusenski. Brown gets the rebound and jams it home. 7 straight for the Irish.
But that number 1 line just continues to impress, and it's their puck possession. This puck comes right back to Cole Brown. Nice stop by Kusenski, but I don't think he can track the rebound. Kumlin jumping in from the point. Boy, Axel Kumlin's had himself a great game. There's the initial stop. Kusenski couldn't find it. Went right back to Brown. And that's an easy goal for him, a wide open cage. But Axel drew 2 red jerseys to himself. Werner with a great pass through the legs of the defender. And a wide open.
Out high for Fisher with his head up, shoots. Good work by Kusenski to fight it off, and they clear it.
Good puck movement by the Irish. The way Cole Knuble uses the net as a screen in behind. He sets up behind the net. He uses it a little bit of a shield, and then they work it around, get the shot from the point.
Final seconds of the power play. As Knubel dances to the offensive end. Fisher across. Nelson scores! Henry Nelson with a one-timer to cap this one.
Well, unfortunately, this went off the stick of Andrew Brown. Great pass. I think it was Fisher through the box, the one-timer to Danny Nelson, but Andrew Brown tries to get his stick in the way of that shot. Here's the pass from Fisher and the one-timer, yeah. You know, Brown just leads with his stick, tries to deflect it. Unfortunately, deflects it right up over the shoulder of his own netminder. 8 goals.